Hi guys, welcome to the Cannabis Connoisseur Show. So I went to Soilfood Worm Farms today in Cantra, Illinois to meet Sid Stanton and Ed Gonnett, the proprietors and owners and operators of Soilfood Worm Farms. I went up there today to get some more of their castings. I have been using their castings for over 2 years now in all of my teas that I make for flower and in a mixture, my soil mixture in growing. So they're premium worm castings. They're great worm castings. The microbiology in these worm castings are amazing, which helps your nutrient and fertilizer uptake. They're perfect consistency worm castings. They're not too dry and they're not too wet. And Sid will talk a little bit about worm castings and the proper way they should be in the video that I made when I went there today. So I was up and down in the valleys in the country going out to the farm, and I wasn't able to get reception and go live. So I wanted to make this short video to show what they do and how they do it. And they're a small mom and pop organization, literally, but their farm has grown quite a bit since I first started using them. They have over 4 million worms in their farm right now, producing castings for you growers, for you gardeners, for you marijuana growers, for anybody that likes plants and touches plants. And they went from a worm casting products to many byproducts of those worm castings. Their jungle juice and their flower power, I think it's called, and many more. There's 4 or 5 other, which is also featured here in this video. There'd be short clips of it. I just wanted you to see what they did, and I hope you enjoy the video. Sid and Ed are awesome people, very smart people, very hardworking people, and I would support their business anytime, anywhere. And it'd probably be a good thing for you too if you like to grow any type of plant. So without further ado, check it out.
And we just fed today, so there's food on top.
Look at them, guys.
It looks a little rough.
You see them over there?
Starting to come up, but
Usually, when we
dig
feed,
down in here, you'll see.
Look at that, guys. Tons of them.
Look at that.
and by tomorrow they'll all be up on the top because they come up to where the food is.
Yeah.
But something that's really cool, Tyler, that I'd like you to look at is the color. See the color of those worms? How they're a deep purple color?
Yeah. Yeah. Instead of redder.
Well, yeah, they're like a purple red.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because of the nutrition that they eat. Like this guy here is on his way out, but most of our worms are a really dark color, and that's part of the nutrition that we feed them. We're really proud of the healthy worms.
And then that's very great stuff. So I know it makes teas unbelievable. My plants just blow up when I do the teas and flower stage with your worm castings.
Yeah, you're getting all those good microbes.
Yeah, love it. They intake all their nutrients and fertilizers better after a treatment of tea with your worm castings. So
it really works. And what this is, if you're wondering, that's a piece of styrofoam insulation. We use heat mats to keep them warm when it's cool, so that's why that's there. But we don't want the heat directly on our worms.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You guys see that? It's like, I mean, for you growers out there, that'd be like a big seed mat you'd be using.
Right.
And they're using it to keep the worms warm in here. And
Right.
it's all
and we have
insulated.
temperature
You got like
control. Yeah.
1 inch thick, 2 inch thick insulation
Yes,
up there.
2-inch thick insulation with some reflective shielding on it. We made this little frame.
And you guys did all of this yourself, right? Like,
Well, we did. We bought the continuous flow through beds, but everything else, yeah, we've done and worked through.
So you
That's
feed
awesome.
the worms, on the top, and as you fill, you harvest from the bottom. So the worms are composting worms. They live on the top surface of the soil.
And if you look at the bottom, you can see that's the raw product. So it looks nothing like what you get in your bag, right?
right, because you guys put it through the shaker and such.
Right, we put it through the sifter, and we take it from here, we pull it out and put it, we put it in another area and till it and make sure it's at the perfect moisture level, and then we sift it, and then we bag it. So
Big bags.
yeah, these hold about 2,000 pounds a piece, and it's really great because our worm castings will stay fresh and good and alive for years, actually. But you have to have airflow, and if you notice, our bags have airflow and moisture, and so we can store them this way, and by being so much volume, we go through it, but also it keeps the moisture level up.
Right.
Keeps them alive.
Which, to you growers, you got to keep them moist.
Yeah.
They'll die
And
if
air.
you let them dry out. You got to have air and moisture at the same time, actually.
Because our castings are alive. So,
The microbes are alive.
The microbes are alive, exactly. And we also, when you order castings from us, we bag the same day. We don't like pre-bag a bunch of stuff. I mean, we can occasionally, for a few of our retailers who sell stuff, but we change that out every 2 weeks.
And what sizes do you provide on the castings and bags?
On our castings and the bags, we have 5 pounds and 10 pounds that we sell as individual bags. We also have 5-gallon buckets, which is about 30 pounds of castings.
Right.
And in our everything bundle, we have a 3-pound bag, and then our jungle juice, which is a liquid concentrate for the green phase of plants. A jungle flower and fruit juice comes with that in the everything bundle, and then our flower powder.
How much is one of the everything bundles, which I'll show you guys later?
Yeah, an everything bundle is $59, and it's about $80 worth of products. We bundle and people can save.
It's worth more than that, growers. Trust me on this. You'll see. You'll see this coming year.
Thank you. We've had a lot of people who are growing, our cannabis growers that are growing exclusively with our products now. And people don't believe that, but you get cannabis growers, everybody's trying to sell them something, and our stuff is so easy, it makes it feel like it probably doesn't work, but it does.
Yeah, and pretty much all freaking natural. So that's another thing. You ain't got to worry about the salts or synthetics with that lady or that man right there.
It's all natural, and we are a certified natural fertilizer company. Our stuff is always tested. We don't use anything. We're not certified organic because we haven't gone through all the hoops yet. But we don't use anything that's not organic. Even the food that we grind up and feed them, the chow that we make, is all organic grains and minerals.
Matt, you want to show them the shaker? I know you don't want to, or the sifter. You don't want to do it, but you can show them what it is, can't you?
Yeah.
Because that's a big hassle, I bet, to pull in and out or do.
Oh, it's not. It's not too bad.
They got their shop going, ready.
Here's everywhere. It's that time of year. We've been filling orders.
They're working hard, guys. Both of them. Look at them.
Yeah, look at us. We weren't expecting to be on film today.
Hard workers.
So this is how we move our 2,000 pounds.
Pallet jack.
Pallet jack. Yep. And if you notice, we have more in here.
Yeah, that's another room.
And it comes and it goes quick.
Yeah, they've been loading up. That is their little sifter. I love this thing. So in comparison, guys, when you look at it like that, you're thinking, man, they got to have something similar. But no, this thing does the job according to them. It kills it.
It does kill it. I mean,
well, you really have to make sure you get the temperature right when you're sifting. If it's too wet, you're going to lose too much product.
Yeah.
You can't be too dry, obviously.
It has to be the perfect level.
So this is an easier way for you to maintain the quality.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, look at this little thing, guys.
In the sifter, we modified this from the original plan of the sifter. So we put a 1/4-inch screen and an 1/8-inch screen underneath. And then this little section here collects the worms.
Yeah.
Okay. So it goes into, and then everything that's too large to be sifted falls over. It just continues to go over the top into this section here.
Nice.
But when you getting the right moisture level and temperature, not temperature so much, but moisture and humidity level inside the bed, you're not sifting a lot of worms. A lot of people that have worm farms, they don't have these expensive units here.
Yeah.
They're working in black tubs, which is fine, but you have to throw everything into the sifter to sift out the worms. When then you're kind of bruising your worms,
Yeah.
you want to keep your worms and start another.
I imagine it probably kills some of them doing that, don't it? The worms.
Probably, yeah. I mean, it's it's a kind of a violent action.
You just shake this?
I'll turn it on for you. You'll see it's.
Oh yeah, I forgot it. You had a machine on. Check it out. So what that reminds me of, guys, is gold. I want to go hunt gold now.
We'll sift some for you real quick.
Oh, they're gonna sift some for us, guys. Look at that. So totes.
That's what we use because it gets too heavy otherwise.
Bet.
We're doing a lot of physical labor.
One of those probably full is pretty heavy.
It's about 50 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna sift a little bit, guys, for us. Show us the. I'm gonna call it
So
a gold
you guys
sifter.
are seeing like the down and dirty.
Yeah. Now watch this, guys. Look at that. All the castings come out the bottom, big chunks there on top. This is probably your waste barrel. And then the casting barrel is down there. See it shaking out? Awesome.
So we'll show you all of this stuff we call overs, and it's still got, you know, some of the feed, it's got rocks, whatever else in
Yeah.
it. It's great for mulch. And we sell it to some orchards and vineyards,
Yeah.
top dress. But after it goes through, this is the product that you end up with.
Good stuff.
It's really, yeah. And you got the good moisture level where it makes a nice clump.
Mm-hmm. Look at that, guys. She clumped it right in her hand. Just squeeze.
That's how you want to keep it.
Yeah.
When you get it.
Yeah, because you can pick it up
And squish it.
and it just goes like that. But if you want, there's enough moisture that you can clump it.
Perfect. That's it.
Yeah, that's great.
And if you have it too wet, it'll get stinky and anaerobic. And what's it smell
Yeah.
like? I want you to take a sniff.
Well, I can smell it already.
I
know.
My nose
You
is
got the
awesome.
Snifter on your phone, don't you?
Yeah. I don't, I
It's
mean,
not
it's just
stinky.
earthen. No,
Right.
it's not at all. It wouldn't be like
Well, there's
poop.
really no smell in this farm.
No, not at all. None.
Well, and we just fed. And we feed composted manure.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not super stinky. But if this gets too wet, it'll smell bad because it's the death of the microbes. So that's something to think
Right.
about. And if ever,
Yeah.
if your guys aren't buying our castings, but you go to a big box store and you're like, ooh, worm castings. I saw Tyler's thing and that's so great. Beware.
Yeah. Beware.
Yeah, a lot of the worm castings are in plastic sealed bags, and those plastic sealed bags have what? No oxygen,
No airflow.
no airflow, and
So
they
you
could
know
be
the microbes are dead when they go in.
yeah, and they could be perfectly dry. We know somebody who sells them in like coffee bags. Well, those coffee bag things, they have a valve to let the air escape, so they let the gases go out.
Yep.
And they're perfectly dry. That means everything in there is dead.
Right.
Or some of those plastic bag ones, you open them up and they stink. They're terrible. They're anaerobic. If it's really smelly, do not use it on your plants. It's the worst thing. Just throw
Agreed.
it out.
Agreed. Definitely. It's not going to do nothing, honestly.
Well, it could make it worse.
Yeah,
because
it's not going to help it for sure.
anaerobic bacteria can kill your
Yeah.
plants in high things. And anaerobic always has that terrible, terrible smell.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a dead, decaying
Right.
type smell. Yeah.
Rot.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Anything else you want to show us, or you want to talk
No.
about your product, or anything else anymore? Any of the new ones, or anything?
No, I think we'll let you
Well,
do.
we're offering larger.
Yeah, we've got
gallons.
gallon,
We have a gallon
2.5
now. And we have a
gallon.
2.5 gallon.
Of the castings.
For greenhouses and things like that.
No, of our
large,
liquids.
large
Oh, yeah.
growers.
Right.
Yeah.
And we have the 5-gallon bucket for
Right.
for large.
And I know most of you guys on here are also marijuana growers, but that's not just what this is for, by the way, guys. This stuff works for everything. Like if you go to their site, they've got some beautiful testimonials from some of their gardeners and whatever else for their flowers and vegetables and etc. So
Competitive giant pumpkin growers.
yeah, you got one of them
succulent
too?
Growers, wineries, berry growers, conventional farmers.
Yeah,
as
so
well
you
as
got whole
cannabis.
farms of using this,
Right.
don't you now?
We do.
Right, so they're definitely in good business, and it's definitely good product. I can guarantee
Thank
that
you
it's
so
good
much.
product personally. And you'll be seeing some of my results this coming up. So you guys, Sydney, Sid, she's gonna punch me, guys. And Ed, thank you for letting me come out, and thank you for showing us all
No problem.
what you got and what you got going. So one more glimpse, guys.
Thanks,
You see it?
All
Not a
our
big
efforts.
operation, but not a small operation either, guys. They're pushing thousands of pounds of this stuff out of here.
Yeah, we have over 4 million worms.
4 million worms they got pooping for y'all in here. You should feel special. All right, guys, later. Hope you enjoyed the tour.